Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please?
Covering both sides of the big issues with the analysis you trust on News Radio 1040 WHO.
Need to know with Jeff Angels, the program. So interest rates are on the increase thanks to our Fed. And the Fed is thinking about raising interest rates even further. And that means that home buyers are starting to think about adjustable rate loans. Now, what's the pros and cons of an adjustable rate mortgage? Well, home loan expert GP Theriot is back with me to talk it over. And GP, it's always great to talk with you on these issues. Good morning. Welcome back to Iowa Radio.
Good morning. Thanks for having me. Love being on.
All right, GP, let's run this down. You know, obviously this is not something that was a factor, let's say a year ago. Now interest rates on the rise and more people talking about adjustable rate mortgages. In your opinion, good idea, bad idea? What are you thinking here?
I'm a huge fan of ARMs, adjustable rate mortgages, if it fits the right scenario.
Okay.
Before the past 2 years, you're right, 30-year fixed, it's hard to even mention ARMs because rates were at an all-time low. But now that the market is shifting, rates are going up, well, we've got to look at other alternatives to get buyers to feel a lot more comfortable. But they've got to truly understand what they're getting into. So it's important to talk to a mortgage professional to truly understand what adjustable rate mortgage is.
Okay, so let's talk about, you've said that you think it's a good idea. So let's start with the pros, GP, and then we'll get into the risk. But give me the pros of an adjustable rate mortgage right now.
Well, the first pro is that you're going to start off at a lower interest rate. Now, what you have to understand is that lower interest rate, you have options. It's either going to be locked in for 5 years, 7 years, or 10 years. So, the average person in a home is anywhere from 7 to 10 years if you look at the data.
Yeah.
So I think it's great. Now, what are the cons on the ARM is obviously that word adjustable, adjustable rate mortgage. But what I like to tell my clients is they've gotten a lot smarter with this product, meaning they fine-tuned it. You do have a life cap. So let's say you take the 5-year ARM, you think you're going to be in the house for no more than 5 years, but you're in it for past the 5 years. Well, you are protected, meaning it cannot, usually most ARMs, let's say if we lock you in at 4.5%, the life cap on that is 5%, meaning the rate can never go above 9.5%. Yes, I know that sounds high, but let's say if rates get in double digits, which, they have been in double digits back in the 80s. I don't think we're going to see double digits, but let's say if we do, you are protected. Knowing what you're getting into with the life cap, that it can't just go crazy on you and get, 20% like the craziness that happened in the 80s.
So, GP, obviously you're one of the top loan originators in the mortgage industry, and I enjoy talking to you about these issues. Are you seeing people still eager to pursue getting a mortgage? Are there people out there that just say, look, I know these rates can't keep going up forever. I'm just going to sit for a little while. How is this affecting the market?
It's definitely slowed down. Meaning inventory you're seeing is picking up more. So there's more listings because rates have increased. And I think people are sitting on the sideline because of the unknown. That's where it comes really important to, I'm stressing people, get in the game right now. And have a strategy, have a plan. Look at an adjustable rate mortgage. Or I tell you where we're having great success is buyers are going in asking the sellers to buy down their rate, with seller concessions, which is a huge point. They actually benefit more than, sellers decreasing the sales price, keep the sales price, and buy the buyer's rate down. They actually come out ahead, both sides of the party, so it's a win-win for everybody. So again, you've got to get educated. If you're on the fence, talk professional, because if you get in now, you're going to be ahead of the game, because once rates do go down, guess what? Then everybody wants to get in, and you can refinance because you already have your dream home that you fell in love with.
Well, and GP, going back to your earlier comment that you didn't think that the rates were going to get crazy high, and I agree with you because, every day I'm coming on the air and I'm talking about higher gas prices, higher electric bill, high grocery bills. At some point, it does cause the economy to slow, and the Fed doesn't have to raise interest rates any longer. Do you think that is around the corner? I don't know how much higher the Fed needs to raise interest rates before we conclude that, the economy right now is a real strain on a lot of family budgets.
Absolutely. I think, depending on who you talk to, what experts are saying out there, the economists, I think if you can stand strong, I think in the next 24 months, you're going to start seeing rates coming down. Absolutely. If we do hit that word recession, if we're truly officially in a recession, that actually benefits the mortgage side. I've seen rates. The data shows rates go down if we are in a recession. So, it's just kind of one of those where you just got to be prepared either way. But I truly do believe we're telling our clients right now, look, we're probably going to be refinancing you in the next 24 months or less. Hence why ARMs are so popular right now to get into.
It's great comments from one of the top loan originators in the mortgage industry. He is GP Theriot. And GP, thanks very much for talking to me on this important topic this morning.